I think it's a time of year you get excited, and it's kind of like a grind too, because it's you know, you don't really have off days. You know, we're always meeting for hours and getting extra time in. But I think it kind of like gives the coaches an idea like who's going to come in and what position during camp, and then it also gives the guys that want to have a chance to start and move up a little bit in the coaches' minds that they could do that as well. So I mean, this is a great day, a great spring time is great for that opportunity. You know, I think myself, you know, I strive through adversities. You know, everyone has adversities, whether it's whether people they can't pay bills and stuff like that. So you know, it's just another adverse time that we need to take care of. You know, and as a team, we're dealing with it, and I think we're doing a really good job. Oh man, they're going at it. All four of them are great athletes and great quarterbacks. They're all smart, and it's just great to see the guys making completions and standing in there and just leading the team. You know, and it's just a growing process, and I can see them all going through it. You know, a lot of guys are still trying to learn the offense a little bit. Braxton Miller's just getting in, so I'm on him a lot more than anybody else, staying behind him and helping him a lot. But you know, guys are working, man, and the Buckeye Nation and everybody should be proud of them.
You know, I just trying to go out there and set an example and just do all the drills and do all the little things right, because that usually is the biggest thing. It's just all the little things, trying to get it all together. And you know, you get younger guys in there that don't exactly know what they're doing, and you just try to help them out and give them a little advice here and there and see where it goes. You know, it's like a long, yeah, you try to bring them in and, you know, try to talk to them, see what you're seeing what they're seeing, try to understand what they're thinking, and you know, it takes time. It's gonna take more time. We're gonna have a lot more chemistry before fall gets around. Yeah, I feel like, you know, the guys are, you know, everybody makes a little, you know, like you know, they all in the meetings bring up, you know, this adversity is gonna make us stronger, and I think it has. You know, I think the guys have really stepped up, and you know, the guys that, you know, that are gonna have to step up in the fall when those 5 guys are gonna be gone, I feel like we have a good chance of, you know, being great.
He's intense. I mean, he is. I thought it would be hard to replace Daryl Hazel, but I mean, I give credit to these coaches being able to find Coach Drayton. I mean, just his love for the game, his passion, and everything, the fire he brings day in and day out. I think that's great. I mean, it's contagious. The players are kind of catching on, and his accountability. I mean, he holds you accountable for everything you do, and I mean, he'll make it clear. You know, if you're not getting it done off the field, you won't even play on the field. So he's here to get the most out of his players. You know, make them the best receiver they can be, and even better people too. So I mean, it's been a great hire with him so far. Coach Tressel does a great job, you know, putting things in perspective for us, and you know, always keeping us positive and realizing the mistakes and learning from them, but you know, building off of it to become stronger and a better team. You know, closer. You know, we're blocking out the media and everything, and just kind of doing it for ourselves, and I think it's definitely had an impact. You know, where it's something good, because we're not just, you know, coming Sugar Bowl champs, Big Ten champs, just taking it for granted. Just we're not stepping on the field. You know, it's like we got 5 guys out, we got our coach out, we gotta start from square one like we hadn't won anything yet. So I think that's been a good experience for us to be able to build off of.
Oh, well, for me, it's made me grow up a lot faster, and I feel like, you know, it's that time to be that leader. And you know, I've had a bunch of guys, you know, tell me, you know, for their senior years, and one thing that they wish they could have done is, you know, just taking every day and not being afraid to be yourself. And like, you know, what I took away from that is, you know, just be who you are, and you know, and don't be afraid to make plays. Don't be afraid to, you know, tell a younger guy the right thing to do. Don't be afraid to be vocal, and don't be afraid to, you know, just give everything you have. And I really felt like I've been trying to do that. Oh yeah, man. Coach Drayton is a fiery guy, man. He's my type of guy, though, man. I'm not saying I don't love Coach Hazel or miss Coach Hazel, but I really like Coach Drayton. I feel like, you know, he has a different angle to coaching, but it's something that I can relate to, and I feel like, you know, it's allowed me to be a lot more comfortable in the meeting room and a lot more comfortable with being who I am, and he gives me the freedom to be a leader, and I just feel like, you know, that's gonna like help me grow and help our receiver room grow as well. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like the only people that are like really worried are the people that's outside of the Woody. You know, I feel like the people in here and the people who are putting on the jerseys and strapping on the pads, like we're not too worried about, you know, that adversity. And I feel like, you know, with you know, me being one of the players that's going to be missing the games, I see like growth in other guys, and I see people stepping up. And Ohio State is a place, you know, where, you know, a lot of people are gonna have pressure on it, and a lot of people are gonna want us to do great and do good. But people got to remember that this place doesn't, you know, we don't start over, we just reload. And it's always a younger guy just waiting to play, and it's always an All-American that's on the sideline, a high school All-American that's on the sideline just waiting to be a college All-American. And I felt like, you know, this year you guys will be able to see some of the younger guys step into that role.